else, I'm making my video about tips on studying and getting good grades, and yeah, and they have worked for me, and I hope they work for you guys too. So the first tip I ever recommend is eat a good breakfast. Eat a healthy breakfast. Eat something that will do well for your stomach, because if you don't eat well, there might be that later on the day you get headaches, stomach aches, and your brain will be like, it won't work so well, and then you can't concentrate, you can't do homework, and the teacher's explaining and you just can't like get it. And so I recommend eating a good breakfast. Second tip is I recommend doing exercise, because you exercising, you also exercise your brain. So yeah, it's good to exercise, jog, walk with your dogs or something, ride in the bicycle, skateboard, I guess. Third thing I recommend is taking a lot of notes, like flashcards and post-it notes. Also, tabs. Yeah, you're gonna need these. Make sure to buy them on your school supplies, because post-it index cards you can use as flashcards. You can write the addition problem, the multiplication problem here, and the answer on the back, a word here, and the definition on the back. It works very good. So yeah, post-it notes you can take notes with, I guess. And these tabs you can mark important information you saw in the book, and you're like, oh my gosh, I gotta mark it. So you go, take it, put it in the book. It's like so important. Yeah. So then, yeah, that's that. Another thing I recommend is getting a one paper, and writing all the tests down you have. So you write the test and the date, and then you won't forget which day you have the test. Like if you have a science test, let me guess, on the 10th of the 8th or something, you're just gonna write it down, and then you won't forget, and then you glue it like put it on the door or something, like you see your door like every day, I guess, so you can see it, and you study for it, obviously. And then this, I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I only studied till Saturday, and this is written in my language, okay guys? What I recommend is you writing down, like if you have a science quiz like on Saturday. Oh, am I crazy? I mean Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever. You have Monday, and I mean like you have it Thursday, then you'll be like, oh, so I have it math quiz Thursday, so you're like, and then you have it on this paper, and then on this one you're like, okay, so I'll study for science Monday, I'll study for science Tuesday, I'll study for science Wednesday, and then I have a math quiz, and I'm like so good in math, and I already know the subject, so I have a math quiz on Friday. So then after the quiz on Thursday, and then you're like, oh, I'm just gonna study. So then you study on Thursday, and then when it comes to the test on Friday, the math test, you're prepared and you know it. So this is a good way for you to keep track of how you can study for your test, like the day you study for it. So that's good. If you don't have distractions, I got glitter all over, is colorful pens. I only have the light blue and the pink. This year I forgot to buy them, but I have these two. Color coordinate, write down test, write down your homework, write down notes. Makes you keep track, and more colorful, at least for me, the more colorful the better. It gets my attention, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I love it. I want to study. So yeah, and also highlighter. So yeah, you might need a ruler. So like you're reading and something, and then you can keep track. Like, let me see. Like you're reading, and then you start reading like on the first thing, and then you're like if you don't have a ruler, you start reading on the first line, and then you don't know and you skip to the third line. So that's not good when that happens. So then with the ruler, you can read it gently. So like if your teacher passes like a poem to study or something, you can just go with the ruler, so you won't skip any lines, any words, or anything. So that's a good idea. And I think fourth tip. So the fourth tip, I guess, fourth or third, something like that. I think it's fourth tip is I recommend you studying every single day, even though you don't have a test. Because believe me, there are teachers who go crazy, and let me try my shirt, who go crazy and just give you like a pop quiz, like pop, and they're like, oh, today's having a quiz of this and this subject, and yeah, whatever, and you didn't study. You'll be like, oh my gosh, there's a pop quiz. Trust me, it's really, really terrible. I've passed through it, and somehow I got a good grade. Thank Lord. So study every single day, because you never know when a pop quiz is coming. So that's a good idea. Another good idea that I think is you like doing your homework on the day the teacher passes the homework, because you'll be like, oh, tomorrow I'll wake up earlier and do my homework. Trust me, you won't wake up earlier. You will forget, and it isn't good to do that. Just do it on the day, because like you'll be free of it, and you'll also have your homework done. And yeah, another tip I recommend is when you go do your homework or something, you do it so like in study, you do it on a place that is quiet, calm, because it makes you relaxed and your brain feels relaxed, and there isn't any distraction. Because like I don't know if you can hear those birds, but I love it. I'll just open the window and sit on my computer table and do my homework, and the birds are singing, and it's so soft. My brain feels so good. I understand more of the things, and that's a great idea. I recommend. So that's good too. And make sure your place is clean. Your place is clean. So like when you're smelling, and it just makes it so good. So yeah, you can just throw Febreze, I guess. So I guess those are all the tips I recommend. Also get an A agenda or little notebook, so you can write your homework down, because like it's kind of hard to keep track of all your homework, all your tests, all your important worksheets. It's hard to take, like you memorize it all in your head. Like sometimes you will forget. Like it's good to do like why do I keep saying like? So it's like, okay, stop. So it's good for you to write it down so you won't remember, because like sometimes you will forget. I think I said that, I don't know. And you will forget, and then your teacher will get mad at you and probably talk to your parents, and your parents will ground you, and then there will be feels as if you just had a little notebook or a little agenda and wrote it down. It wouldn't have that. But maybe your parents aren't mad like mine, but yeah. So those are all the tips I recommend, and do work, at least for me. I think I can guarantee you will get straight A's if you do them. Study a lot, study hard, of course. And yeah, so stay tuned for more videos. Bye!